Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. In today's tutorial, we're going to learn how to run a confirmatory factor analysis CFA. Most students find CFA a bit daunting. However, this can be overcome by good coaching and constant practice. It is presumed at this stage of your research that you've already collected data based on strong theoretical background, cleaned the data, run an EFA, and the next logical step is to run a CFA. CFA is run using AMOS. AMOS is an extension of SPSS. So therefore, to access AMOS, we go to Analyze, click on IBM SPSS AMOS, and wait for it to appear. This is the AMOS graphic page. The first thing you need to do is expand the page, make it is in portrait mode by default. So we come here, View, Interface Properties. We change from portrait letter to landscape. Changed already. The next step is to pull in the data. Go to select data file. Click here. Navigate to where you stored the data. I stored mine here. Click on it. Open. Press OK. Let's check here if the data is here. You can see the data. The next step is to draw the measurement model. We come to this icon. We have 6 latent variables. So the first latent variable, anxiety, has 1, 2, 3, 7 items, 7 indicators. So we click 7 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We rotate. Then we link the items. The first item, anxiety. Second, when you come across this problem, this is how to solve it. You come to View, Interface Properties, Miss, uncheck Display Variables. You can see it's gone. Close the dialog box. Next is to go to Plugins, Resize Observed Variables. You can see. We have so many variables, so many latent variables, so the space may not be enough. So I advise you reduce the font size of the text from 18 to 12. Okay, we go back to plugins, resize observed variables. Let's still a bit let's make it 10. Okay, so that's it for the first latent variable and its indicators. So one trick I learned is to save time. You come here, you duplicate the whole latent variable and its indicators. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, we have 6 latent variables. Okay. Then we complete the linkage. We link the items to the indicators. 3, okay. The next latent variable, compuse, has 4 items. So we delete, since there are 7 indicators here, we delete 3. We are left with 4. So we now link 1, 2, 3, 4. The third latent variable has 7. So we link 'It takes time and patience. You have to be diligent, no mistakes, no errors. We come to the fourth latent variable. It has 5 items. Sorry, we deleted the 5th item in EFA, so we're going to use only 1 to 4. So we link 1, 2, 3, 2 again. Something wrong with it. Let's go back to 2. Okay. 3. So we delete the remaining indicators. Now the 5th latent variable has 13, sorry, 6 to 13 items, but we deleted number 11 and 13 in the EFA, so we're left with just 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, skip 11, 12, no 13. The last latent variable has 7 indicators, so we link 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We close. Let's reduce the font size to 10. Wish there was a way you could highlight and make it uniform. It will have saved time. One needs patience. Three down, three to go. So we're 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, skip 12. So we need to delete the last item, empty. 5 down, 1 to go. Okay. So the next step is to arrange them. Let's change it to portrait. No. Yes. So good. So we need to enter error terms. So we head to plugins, name of unobserved variables, click, it appears. So let's name our latent variables. The first is anxiety. Second is compuse. The third is playful. The fourth is info acquisition. The fifth is decision quality. The sixth is useful. Completed. Let's resize this. The way to do it is okay. This is okay. Let's space them a bit. So the next step is to covary the latent variables. Come to plugins, click on draw covariances. That is a bit messy. Let's highlight. Let's shift a bit. Okay. Draw covariances again. Good. The next step is to go to analysis properties, output, click on standardized estimates, modification indices, squared multiple correlations. Let's go back again. 40. Let's click. It is time to run the EFA, the CFS, I beg your pardon. So let's click calculate estimates. Let's hope it runs. There is more than one variable named anxiety 2. So let's check anxiety 2 here. This is the problem. So we imputed anxiety 2 instead of playful 2. So let's go back to our variables. Let's change the playful 2. All right. So let's run the EFA, the CFA, I beg your pardon. You know it is successful when, okay, let's save it as CFA original. You know it is successful when this turns red. It's a bit slow, taking its time. It's not red, so there's a problem somewhere. There's a problem somewhere, and I'm guessing the problem has to do with, you can see in the arrows there is 1 here, but in compuse there is no 1. Let's see parameters. There's no 1 here. There's no 1, but you can see there's 1 here. You see 1. So let's add a parameter 1 here. So 1. Okay. There's no 1 here too, so let's add 1. The regression weight. Here too there's no 1, so let's add 1. Here there's 1. So it's okay. So let's run CFA again. Click here, calculate estimates. Let's wait for it. It is successful once here turns red. Good. It is successful. So we click. These are the unstandardized estimates. We are interested in the standardized estimates. So we come here. The values on the arrows represent convergent validity. We want them to be above 6 and 7. There's something wrong with it. Then we check modification indices. We want their values to be, for the fit indices, we want the CFI to be above 90, 0.90, TLI to be above 0.90, NFI above 0.90, RIMC should be below 0.08, P close should be above 0.05, SRMR should be above less than 0.08. So let's check the model fit indices. View text. Click on model fit. This is the chi-square. The CFI is above 0.9. The NFI is 0.882, not yet where we want it. The TLI is 0.92, which is above 0.9. The RIMC is above is 0.57, but the P close is low. So if you're faced with low model fit indices, what you should do is come to modification indices, click on it. Amos will recommend the solution. So here it recommends we covary E32 and E33. and then we covary E13 and E14. The convention is you start with the biggest value, 55, so that is E13 and E14. So we head back to Amos graphics. So we check E13 and E14, right? Let's cross check again. So E13 and E14. So this is E13 and E14. There are two solutions. We either covary them or we delete the one with the lowest value. To avoid specification errors, we delete the one with the lowest value. So we stand down here. Sorry. Let's check which has the lowest value. Between E13 we can the the value is covered by the arrow covers the value. So what we should do is we can move the parameter value by coming here, clicking on the move parameter values, head back to the value and shift it a bit. So you can see it is 87. Yeah, 87. That is E13. E14 is 85. So the lowest is E14. So we delete E14. So we come here, we stand down, pick our delete, come to play 5, that's E14, and delete. We run the CFA again to check if our model fit indices are meet their threshold, the accepted threshold. So we come here, click calculate estimates. Red when it is successful. Don't forget that. Good. View text. Model fit. The CFA is okay. The RIMC still not where we want. The P close has risen a bit. TLI more than 0.9. NFI still a bit low. So let's go back to modification indices. So it is still indicating we covary E32 and E33. So let's head back to Amos graphics again. E32, E33. Let's check E32, E33. E32, E33. Useful 3 and 4. So let's check which has the lowest value. E33, E34, right? Let's cross check. E32, E33. So which has the lowest value? E32, 93, E33, 91. So we delete E33, that is useful 3. So we stand down, pick the delete icon, then we delete E33. We run the CFA again by calculating estimates. We wait for it to be successful. Still running. Click on it. Go view text. Click on model fit. You can see how our CFI has improved 0.945, 0.941. P close has improved 0.176. Rim C improved a bit, but still below 0.08, so it is okay. So that's it for our model fit. The next step is to check for the reliability and validity. What we do here is we go to the view text again. We come to we click on estimates. We have a tool in Excel. We go to validity master, correlations. We head to correlations. We copy. We head back to Excel. We paste here. Go back to standardized estimates, regression weights. Standardized regression weights. Click on it. Copy. Head back to Excel and paste. Then we click on this button. You can see no validity concerns. So these are the composite reliability, average variance extracted. We need them to be CR to be above 0.6 and AVA to be above 0.5. So you can see all the values under the CR column are above 0.6, the AVE are above 0.5. Then we need to check the diagonals. The diagonals need to be they're the square root. They need to be higher than the correlation figures below. So you can see all the off diagonals are below the values on the diagonals. So we can say our CFA is complete. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this clip, click on subscribe. Thank you.